What is going on YouTube? Espresso Shucko here, and today I am bringing another Kyogre and Calyrex team video to the ladder. I said that weird, but we're going to roll with it. We're bringing another variant of the Kyogre Calyrex-Ice Rider team. This time we've changed things up. Instead of having Rillaboom, we now have Seismitoad on here. We also have Tornadus instead of Tapu Koko. The main idea is this way we have a little bit more speed control outside of the Trick Room scenario. We have Tornadus to give Kyogre some speed. We also have Taunt on Tornadus to shut down other things. Like if we're running up against a team that likes Trick Room better than us, we can try to shut down that Trick Room. We have Seismitoad with Icy Wind on here too. If we get our Swift Swim from Kyogre, which is very realistic, we can get the Icy Wind, drop some speed into things. We can also give Kyogre extra special defense boosts with Max Quake if we wanted to Dynamax Seismitoad. It should be a good time. This video is going to be a little bit shorter than my usual. It's going to be like the Zygarde video that I just put out, because I'm trying to get ready for the International Challenge February, and yeah, I haven't really had that much free time. I've tried out a couple of different teams. I tried out a Groudon variant. It did not work. So here we are with Kyogre again, because, you know, we're going with a better restricted, apparently. Anyways, let's jump into the campaign to entertain and see what we find for some battles. Okay, we have a Rayquaza-zation team with Incin, Rillaboom, Whimsicott, and Grimmsnarl. Alright, so Airlock is not going to be Kyogre's friend, but if we can get Trick Room up, that's pretty good. We do have Mental Herb on Mimikyu, so I feel comfortable leading Mimikyu here. Incineroar might not be too bad either, because we always can appreciate some Faygoat support. I think Calyrex is not bad in the back, and quite frankly, neither is Kyogre. If we can get Trick Room up, we get be in a nice position there where we can go for that high horsepower indization. We can get the Glacial Lance into Rayquaza. Half of my opponent's team is weak to Ice, so between Kyogre and Calyrex, I just want to start getting some Ice coverage out there. Zation does not appreciate a base 150 max Geyser in the rain, so there's food for thought there. We can max Kyogre if we want. We'll see, though. We'll definitely see. It all depends on how this works out. Rayquaza could be interesting. Okay, so Grimmsnarl and Mimikyu. I love that I can get my Fake Out here, because I can always Fake Out into the Zation slot. The Intimidate is going to be a godsend right there, because we can just revert Zation's attack. They can try to taunt Mimikyu if they have it on Grimmsnarl, because I'm Mental Herb. We'll Fake Out into Zation. If they switch out Zation, great. If they don't, awesome. Incineroar's immune to Prankster because of its dark typing, so what I could do, especially if they go Reflect, I can try to burn Zation. They're just going to straight hard switch it. Great. Okay, so Rayquaza is going to come in. Okay. That's fine with me. Rayquaza is one of those ones, too, that can be either special or physical, so we'll find out what it is. There's the Fake Out. That's fine. We're going to get to keep Mimikyu's Disguise. So what I think I can do, I have a pretty moderate Will-o-Wisp and Parting Shot, so we're moderately fast now. So we could burn Grimmsnarl or Rayquaza. On the off chance that it's physical, we'll go for the burn. And if it's not, we'll go Parting Shot. Yeah, I think we can go for that. There's not really much I can do with Mimikyu to Grimmsnarl. I mean, I can go for play roughs. They're going to switch out Rayquaza, that's fine. Rillaboom's going to come in. Please let that Will-o-Wisp land. Because that just made that just became a no-brainer to bring in Calyrex. Because if they wanna go for Fake Out, I can easily go Max Hailstorm. I don't want to bring Kyogre in on Rillaboom, but burning Rillaboom is great. I can also set off my own weakness policy if I want. Because even if... So, the only thing I can switch in on an ice type attack is going to be Zacian. And Zacian's probably not going to appreciate switching in on a +2 Max Hailstorm. Even with the Reflect Up. I don't think Zacian appreciates that. And we still have our Disguise. That's great. So, on one hand, though, let's see. They don't have Light Screen. Let's keep our options open, actually. We'll go Glacial Lance. We'll still go with the Shadow Sneak. But we'll set off our policy. They're going to withdraw, that's just fine. I'm assuming Zacian's coming in. Yeah, it's Zacian. So, they're not going to appreciate a +2 Glacial Lance. And I can always bring Incineroar in for Mimikyu. They are maxing their Grimmsnarl. Okay. Interesting. Not what I was expecting. Oh, maybe they're going to try to go for Misty Terrain with Starfall. I'm fine with that. If they want to go for Misty Terrain. Unless they attack Mimikyu. And I still get to keep my Disguise. I can reset Trick Room. Also, that took half to Grimmsnarl. I really like that. Also, that Max Darkness did not do nearly enough to make me worried about Calyrex there. I can still try to burn Zacian if I wanted to. No, Grimmsnarl's gonna get a little bit of HP back. Because they can switch in Rayquaza. So I think we go for the Will-o-Wisp into the Zacian slot just to cover our bases. And I think we go for another Glacial Lance. And if they protect Zacian, which they did, this is going to do a little bit more damage to Grimmsnarl. We might be seeing a KO. We might. This might be just enough. Not quite. But that's Shadow Sneak KO range, so I like that. Also, it's still not enough to KO Calyrex. Which, I like that a lot. Okay, so. I think what we're going to do... I think we are going to try to get rid of the Zacian. I think we're going to try the Glacial Lance and Will-o-Wisp. If they bring in Rillaboom, that's a KO to Rillaboom. I can always protect Calyrex and try to reset Trick Room. Calyrex is really pulling its weight here. I'm very happy with it. So let's see. Yeah, there's Max Guard with Grimmsnarl. I don't care about that, to be honest. I just want to get rid of this Zacian. And that's a good amount of damage to Zacian. Because the other thing, too, is I still have my Kyogre. I can max Kyogre. Rayquaza's got a bit of chip into it. Behemoth Blade, that's definitely getting rid of Calyrex. Nope, they went for Mimikyu. Okay, even better. So, I can Shadow Sneak Grimmsnarl. That should probably be realistic. Here's a thought. Because they're going to be faster than Mimikyu. What if I go for Trick Room with Calyrex and Shadow Sneak with Mimikyu? Because I feel like they might be able to get Calyrex with Grimmsnarl, but I think they're going for Mimikyu with Zacian. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get Trick Room again. We're gonna go for the Shadow Sneak, see if we can get rid of Grimm. Okay, that was definitely not enough. That might have backfired. Okay, yeah, that might have backfired. Oh boy. I lived. I could have gone for it. I didn't. But we still get our Trick Room. Yes. Trick Room. Okay, so. They're probably really annoyed. I would be too, if I went to all that extra measure. I mean, I was hoping I was going to get rid of Grimmsnarl, but I didn't, obviously. But hey, Glacial Lance, Shadow Sneak. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to Shadow Sneak the Zacian, even though my fingers are going on the wrong way of the camera, and we're going to Glacial Lance. Get a bit of chip. Go for that Glacial Lance. And then that way cover the option of Rayquaza switching in, which would be nice. Sucker Punch, okay. That's fine. I get a free switch into Kyogre. I now have Water Spout. Yeah, I now have Water Spout. Which, that's definitely going to get rid of Zacian. And I'm okay with that. We know they have Protect. We can go for the Water Spout. We have our Trick Room. We have 4 more turns of it. I fake out Grimmsnarl, and I Water Spout. That's the main thing that I think. Because we can go Ice Beam into Rayquaza, Hailstorm, all that fun jazz. And another thing too is if Rayquaza comes in, Airlock turns off the part where Rain lowers Fire's attack. So we might be in a very good position here. We'll fake out into Grimm. We'll go for the Water Spout. When it rains, it pours, right? Yeah. Okay, Grimm's gonna withdraw. That's great. Here comes Rayquaza. I feel like Zacian protects here. Yep, that's fine. I'm more than okay with that. The question is do I want to shut my Water Spout off and go for physical, or strictly physical, or do we want to go for spread damage? The Reflect is gone. I think we Flare Blitz into Zacian. I think we max and go for the Hailstorm into Rayquaza. Now, they can protect with Rayquaza, but because of the Trick Room, I should be more than fine. My Kyogre is built to be slow. As for my Incineroar, well, that's naturally slow to begin with, so in theory, Flare Blitz should be able to get Zacian. Hailstorm should be able to get Rayquaza. Grimmsnarl literally just needs to get hit once. That's all I need. Bye, Zacian. And hopefully this is bye-bye Rayquaza. Unless my opponent's running a really weird, slow Rayquaza, but they're not. Okay, so there we go. Reflect could be really annoying, but I think in the Rillaboom Incineroar matchup, I think we're fine. I think we Hailstorm into the Rillaboom slot. The Hail... Ooh, you know what? The Hail Chip should be more than enough to get rid of Grim. I think we double into Rillaboom this turn. I think that's fine. Also, Rillaboom's burned, so I am not that concerned about the damage that Rillaboom's going to do to Kyogre. Especially with Trick Room on the field. So, we Flare Blitz, and we Hailstorm. Yes, please. Yeah. Let's see. Man, this battle has gone on for about 14 minutes. Okay, they're gonna just... They're gonna drag it out, that's fine. We're gonna hit them with a Hailstorm. And then we are going to do it again. Yep, we are going to do this again. As many times as it takes. Because I have one more turn of max. Yeah. Hail's not going to be enough now that I'm looking at that HP bar, but I'm pretty sure we still have one more turn of Trick Room. They opted for Protect instead of Fake Out, so I think Kyogre still gets Rillaboom at the end of the day. The fact that we got the Trick Room is amazing. Oh, no, we're out of Trick Room turns. Okay. This is my last turn of max. We got 4 turns of Reflect. We're going to Flare Blitz into the Rillaboom slot. We're going to Hailstorm. Now, if they get the double Protect, I'm going to be really annoyed. Yeah. If they somehow get the double Protect, or go for it. There's the Grassy Glide, that's fine. The burn damage and the hail damage is going to be enough. Also, we're going to land this Hailstorm, so, you know, that's great. That's great. Okay. We get rid of Rillaboom. Now we're going to get rid of Grimmsnarl. It's about time. Of course, they're going to hit me one more time first, but hey, Incineroar's going to get them. Yep. We got them. That's what matters. Calyrex did wonderful work. Kyogre did wonderful work there. I'm very happy with that. We got a lot of good burns that we needed. We got to burn Zacian, which was huge. We got to burn Rillaboom, which was huge. We didn't get to see what Rayquaza did, but hey, I'm okay with that. Good game to my opponent. Okay, we have a Kyogre Zacian team versus my Kyogre Calyrex team. So they've got Regieleki, they've got Cinderace, they've got Landorus Incarnate, Whimsicott, and of course their 2 Restricteds. So, my opponent has a very fast team, much faster than my own. We can go Tailwind with Torn if we need to, but I would much rather try to go for the speed route on this. Seismitoad might be good here, actually. I think we're going to go Seismitoad, Kyogre. Now, I am not quite fast enough to outspeed Regieleki with Kyogre, but we have that. Yep. Okay, so no Rillaboom, which is nice. So I think we go Calyrex in the back, and I think Mimikyu is good here. Because I'm thinking this is a max Seismitoad game. I think Calyrex and Kyogre both have to stay small, so being able to reliably set off my weakness policy even in base form is still a realistic option for Mimikyu and Calyrex. So basically what I want to do is I want to get a good amount of damage into that Regieleki right off the bat. Okay, great. They're going to go Landorus Kyogre instead, so I could go Icy Wind and Thunder. Yeah, I could do that. Because I would love to get a speed drop into that Kyogre. But even a Water Spout would be nice too. Because then I could at least guarantee I hit the Landorus. But do I Thunder? No, I think I Thunder. And my reason being, if I get this Icy Wind and I get the speed drop, Glacial Berry, okay, that's fine. If I get the speed drop into their Kyogre, which I do hit them with, I'm going to drop their Water Spout's power by a lot. Now, if there's something ridiculous like weakness policy, that's not good for me. But I digress. We're going to get this Thunder out. Let's find out how much damage we do. A little bit, about half. They are weakness policy. That's silly of me. Okay, that's fine though. Grass Knot on Landorus. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but Seismitoad gets to live. What are you hitting me with? Oh, you're hitting me with Thunder as well. Okay. That's gonna hurt. Yeah, that hurt a lot. They got the Para. Not great. We're gonna Weather Ball their Landorus and get rid of them. And we're gonna attempt to Thunder their Kyogre. Now, they'll probably be faster than me, but we'll get rid of Landorus. We did a lot of damage to them, so I don't know if they'll want to necessarily max Kyogre. If they have Cinderace in the back, that's probably what they do. They're going to get Kyogre, that's fine. We'll let them get Kyogre. We still have the Trick Room option with Calyrex. We also have the Max Quake option with Seismitoad for Calyrex. So, yeah, that's something that I can realistically do. They're going to bring in Zacian. Maybe what I want to do is Dynamax, Max Quake into Zacian, and protect with maybe. I don't know. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. I think we Max Quake into Zacian. And honestly, I don't know. I think I protect. I think I protect with Calyrex here. We'll find out how much a Max Quake does. Now, the Kyogre does have its policy, so getting a special defense boost into Calyrex is going to be nice. The fact that we both started off with Rain is great. Seismitoad has its speed. I don't want to give up my speed just yet. I like the idea of getting some special defense boosts into Calyrex, especially the more damage we do to Zacian, the better. And here's the other thing. If they go for a Protect, which they didn't, we'd still hit for it. But hey, we're going to hit them. That's nice. I like that amount of damage. That's good damage. We'll get a special defense boost, big one for Behemoth Blade into Calyrex, which I was worried they were going to. They also doubled up. They had Hydro Pump, which... Whew, okay, that's concerning. But I think we go for Max Quake into Zacian. I think we High Horsepower into Kyogre. If we can get rid of Zacian, great. Mimikyu can come in and clean up. My opponent hasn't used their max yet, which makes me think it's Cinderace in the back. Which, Zacian's gone. We should be able to live an attack with Calyrex. They're at +2, I'm at +2. Let's see. They're going to hit the Hydro Pump, which... yeah, that's still a lot. And I do not do nearly enough back to them. Okay. It is Cinderace, in fact. Okay. I think we go for a Geyser into you. And I think we try to go for the late game Trick Room here. Yeah. And then that way too, if they try to go for a Fireball, at least I don't have to worry about them switching into a bounce to get flying, which is something I really don't want. And you know what? If I hit them, and if I do enough damage with this Rain Boost, and we get rid of them, all the better. We don't. Okay, that's fine. There's the Airstream that I was worried about. Let's see. Oh, good. They're going for Seismitoad. Okay, so if I don't get Calyrex set up with Trick Room, I can at least bring in Mimikyu, Shadow Sneak, Kyogre. They're going to hit Calyrex. Okay, that's fine. Follow to Seismitoad. Seismitoad and Mimikyu. There's a lot of pressure banking on them right now. And the rain stopped. Okay. That's not ideal. Yeah, that is really not ideal. Okay. We Shadow Sneak that Kyogre. Yeah, we Shadow Sneak that. Let's see. We saw that they switched into Airstream, which I feel like they go Fireball to get rid of Mimikyu. That said, if they don't, this is going to be very, very pointless, but I think we Shadow Sneak into Kyogre. Let's see. Moment of truth. Moment of truth. Oh, we picked up the crit. But, okay. We picked up the crit. There goes Kyogre. Here's an Airstream. That is indeed into Seismitoad. So that's nice. Now here's the problem. Fireball just massacres Mimikyu. And we do not have Protect on here. That said, you know what? We are very physically bulky Mimikyu. There might be a shot. I don't know. It might not be a guaranteed KO. Oh, that Shadow Sneak did so much. Oh, another crit. Oh, Mimikyu. I'm sorry. Max Flutterby. Do they not know? Do they not know that G-Max Fireball goes through Disguise? Okay. Okay. I don't think that's a good play on my opponent's end. I really don't think that's a good play on my opponent's end because they shrink down. The other thing too that's weird though is they are leftovers Mimikyu. Yeah, they're leftovers Mimikyu. Or not Mimikyu, Cinderace. They are leftover Cinderace. Yeah, I think my opponent might have just threw the match. They did. Oh, that's so wonderful. Okay. Good job, Mimikyu. All right. They had some interesting tech. They had Grass Knot on the Landorus. They had Weakness Policy on the Kyogre, which I can't knock that. I've run Weakness Policy Kyogre before. Zacian was pretty standard. Seismitoad was the real MVP there as far as the Zacian matchup went. But anyways, good game to my opponent. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed this Calyrex and Kyogre team in action. We had two rather solid matches, all things considered. We got to run into a Rayquaza, we got to run into another Kyogre. Both of my opponent's teams had Zacians, so, you know, fun stuff to run into. Mimikyu definitely pulled its fair share of the weight in that last match, because let's be real here, if they had gone for Fireball, I probably would have lost, but hey, they didn't. And I will gladly take that that Shadow Sneak KO into Cinderace any day of the week. And Mimikyu actually played a pivotal role in that first match too. We got plenty of burns. We burned the Rillaboom. We burned their Zacian. If they had given me the chance, I probably would have burned their Rayquaza too. But they didn't. But anyways, I digress. I hope you guys really did enjoy watching this team in action. This is probably going to be the pair of restricteds that I use for the International Challenge. I don't know, but it probably is. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. As I said in that Zygarde video, once this tournament's done, we're going to give Zygarde another stab. So we'll see what happens.